Good afternoon, friends. Chris here. As it's the beginning of the month and renters are typically paying their rent, I know things are very different this month. I have been in the multi-family housing industry for exactly 11 years yesterday. So I have done a lot of evictions in my period of time. And so I want to just share some mistakes that people make and some tips to help you during navigating your housing and your finances at this time. So just get right to it. Common mistakes that people make are avoiding speaking to the leasing office or their landlords, not prioritizing their rent. I did have a family who in December, the gentleman was already a couple months behind, and he made it clear that his priority was to buy Christmas gifts for his children. Come January, when the eviction went through, I did see boxes for toys and such. Unfortunately, they had to move and they didn't have a home anymore, unfortunately. So he did not prioritize the living situation for his family. Also, not making any payments during the time of difficulty, not exhausting resources, procrastinating the inevitable, and not returning possession of your home. Some tips that I can give you right now would be check out your state's moratoriums. I know cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and states such as New York, Maryland, Texas, and Florida have postponed. They have not stopped evictions, they are postponed. As for in Maryland, we are not sure when it's going to open back up for the courts for us to get our eviction processed and get our dates from the constables. However, in Texas, they already have a court date of April 19th, making it possible for your eviction to happen as soon as April 26th. Again, reach out to your leasing office, your landlords, ask them what's going on. If they're able to give you a court date, I'm sure they will. We are in the business of putting people in homes. We do not like to take people out of their homes, especially in a time where everybody is going through something right now. So definitely keep in contact with your leasing office. Let them know if you have been laid off of your job, if your income has changed. See what they can do. I know that the company that I have the pleasure of working for has already reached out to the residents last month. We were waiving fees and we're working on split payments. We want to keep people in their homes. We want to work with them. Again, I'm a renter. We have families. We're here to help. Don't be nervous. Don't be ashamed. And definitely keep in contact with your leasing office or your landlord. Make payments. If you have an extra $100 because somebody blessed you with some food, or you have $500 and you're like, well, maybe I should just hold on to this $500 instead of putting it towards my rent. Definitely put it towards your rent when possible, because that'll keep your balance lower and it won't make it so difficult to get caught up. Look up your local resources for food and rental assistance. I know right now Epic Church and Mount Zion both have lots of wonderful volunteers, and they are blessing people with food and things and necessities. So don't be embarrassed. Again, don't be ashamed. Everyone's going through a difficult time and we're coming together to get through this. So give them a call. I'll be putting their information in the comments below, and you can save yourself some money that way so you can put it towards your rent. Plan for the near future. Review and edit your budget. My sister and I pay for Hulu and she has Netflix. So even though it's only maybe a $12, $13 plan, we're still, saving some money. Every little bit counts. Check out your gym memberships. Maybe you can cancel them since they're closed. See where you can cut costs with maybe your cable or your internet. Maybe you have a large package and you can cut them down. Also, check your 401k, because last month the CARES Act was released, which is the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic something act, where they are allowing people to withdraw from their 401k. That is your money where you've been investing in for years. possibly, hopefully, and they're not allowing the 10% penalty. It is dropped, so you can withdraw up to $100,000 without penalty, and that is for people who either have COVID-19, have a spouse or dependent with it, or if there has been a change in their income. So reach out to your 401k and ask how much money you have in there, what you can withdraw to help you during this time. This is going to be a huge blessing for some of you, so you don't have to worry about, that roof over your head. Ask your loved ones for help. I know when we went through a difficult time, my mom chewed me out because I did not ask her for help. We were close to paying off our car. However, got a couple months behind, was too embarrassed to ask. And now I wish I had, because we would have had a vehicle that is already paid off and we could have paid her back easily, but we didn't. However, we live and learn from our mistakes. So I'm sure your loved ones would not want to see you, homeless at this time. So reach out, and every little bit helps. Lastly, if you do move, please return possession of your home. You will not believe how many people will move out and they don't tell the leasing office. So this means that you are just still racking up, more debt, and you have an eviction on your credit. You could have had a skip instead of an eviction. Moving is already going to be challenging once you are ready. Don't make it more challenging by not only having a past due debt, but also having an eviction on your credit. If you return possession, at least it's a skip and it's not an eviction, and you can always pay back those balances. It'll look much better to just have something where you moved out and you're paying back your balance. So you definitely want to set up a payment plan with your collection agency to help your future self, be able to do anything with your credit, whether it be moving, buying a home. You're going to want to clear that up within the 7 years so you can move somewhere else. If you have any other questions about evictions or anybody that can help, also friends, please, if you have resources that can help people save money during this time, please post it in the comments below. We want to help everyone get through this. And lastly, be grateful that you currently still have a home. So many people start out during this pandemic homeless. So, we're here to help plan, prevent, pay, and stay. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to help. If I don't know an answer, we can look it up or find somebody that can help you. All right, take care.